excited. Shut up.
Right? Yeah.
The Vocal Monitors, starring Candice Ryan and Karen Claypool. Together they bring years of tour and stage experience, while Karen, a seasoned vocal coach, has 3 studio albums with one of her projects, the Dirt Road Angels. Candice is an award-winning performer, backup singer, and all-around loud person trying to learn more about not ruining her voice. Join them while they tackle questions from social media. Maybe a guest will join them. Now here they are, the Vocal Monitors.
Oh wait, we have a job to do.
Yeah, we sure do.
But I mean, on the subject of bathroom acoustics, seriously, great time to walk in on a conversation, by the way. But yeah, I've written many a hooks in my shower.
Yeah, it's a good place to think. Maybe it's like all the hot water, you're like relaxed, you're not in fight or flight. Your ideas come in and you don't just immediately swat them down. You're like,
that's true.
You know, like you're
I've been way more
place.
free. Way more free in the bathroom than I am anywhere else. Welcome. We're so excited that you could be here with us.
We're gonna like do something really fitting to life right now and talk about Performance Day because it is festival season and we're gigging lots.
You just came off a 13-day in a row stretch, which is a phenomenal feat for any artist out there. I do sporadic things, which is really fun. But my schedule is like constantly full with working for a radio station, doing street team events, and getting ready for tour season and shows. Lots of big things coming up. So, but yeah, it's Performance Day is probably my most favorite day, but a day that brings me the most anxiety.
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really get anxious about Performance Day at this point, but I would say that like my routines on Performance Day have drastically changed, especially as my calendar gets busier because now it's all about stamina. It's all about what can I do so that not just tonight's voice is good, what can I do so like a week from now that voice is still good, you know? And
oh my God. And
that's the hardest part.
We touched last time about the smoke in the air, which has affected so many artists, and it has been incredibly awful. I actually bought a vocal nebulizer to help with the hydration.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking way more, which is so hard to believe. But I'm yelling over things, which I'm always doing. And I mean, and I can't be doing that when I'm doing like these more professional gigs with the congregation.
Yeah.
And I really got to fucking buckle down and do what our friends, the girls of Nice Horse, they were enjoying the Calgary Stampede, but they were doing it as a silent stampede.
Yeah.
And that's some vocal boundary shit that I need to invoke.
What kind of boundaries do you feel like you have vocally?
I have no boundaries.
No?
No, I do. I mean, I try now not to push over the music, but like when you're talking to people.
You mean singing or talking?
Just talking. That's where I throw my voice.
Yeah, same.
I have no control over the volume of my speaking voice. And that is so hard because I just want to talk to everybody and I want to, talk to that guy way in the back corner. I just want to yes, I want to talk to you. And it's so hard because I have to realize that I do have these gigs coming up. And then I have these other gigs coming up and this plan for the future. And I really got to buckle down.
Yeah.
So yeah, things have definitely changed.
That is probably like one of the most impactful things that I ever learned about my vocal health was that in between sets, you absolutely cannot go talk to your fans over the loud music. And it's so hard because I used to think especially the vocalist, we're often the front person in the band. People come there to see you and you haven't seen these people maybe since the last time you had a gig in that city and they all came out to see you and they want to say hi and you want to talk to them. It feels like it's part of your job to go out there and do that. But unless you can get very, very close to somebody, or maybe go talk outside or something, it is just so much tension builds up in your your neck and your shoulders, screaming. There's so much tension, and then you get on stage and you over-sing, and it ruins your tone, and it ruins your range, and it ruins your stamina.
It's so true.
Well, I'm very aware that, this is the reason I'm able to do this,
Yep.
These people being here and wanting us here is the reason that I get to have this job, which is so fucking cool.
I'm finally happy. And
Yeah.
I think that's something that's huge. And we finally were able to have that gift of just being able to do this. So do you try to get like a good night's sleep before? Like, can you even sleep?
Yeah,
Depends on the gig too,
it
right?
depends on the
Like,
gig. So a lot of the time during a tour season, do I get a good sleep? Well, it depends if I played till 2 a.m. the night before.
Yeah.
You know? And then you come home and you have to wind down from the gig by the time you get to bed. You'd have to sleep half the day to get a good sleep.
I know, and like I've been very like I'm a single parent, and so I have to literally plan my weekend. So if I take like a Friday Saturday gig, or like this week, which is crazy because I've got rehearsal on a Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then a show on a Thursday, and then rehearsals again Friday, and then a show again on Saturday, and then you're coming home on Sunday. So I've got like 5 days where I'm like, oh, I've got to figure. Thank God my mom's really close, and you know, we just like switch off. Or like certain parents are like down the road from another, so they all just like help out, which is
you need support, right?
beyond a blessing, because I wouldn't be able to do this crazy ass journey of music full time if I didn't have family support.
Yeah, definitely. Even us, like we have like animals.
You have dogs.
And stuff.
What do you do with the dog?
She's like a big dog. You can't just bring her anywhere. But a lot of the time, like when we tour up north, we get like band house, so we can bring her, and that's so cool. Because then during the day, we get to walk her and just like hang out with her at home, and she's like great at adventures. But otherwise, yeah, Mitch's parents have a farm, and they take her like whenever we want. So that's great. It's the only problem is that it's 3 hours east, and so if you're gigging west, it really
There's a lot
adds
of travel
to the drive.
when you got the little your dog children's of
Yeah,
you
right?
still gotta have somebody to take care of them.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
good
crazy.
sleep. I mean, ideally, the best thing you can do to keep your voice in good shape is keep inflammation down all around your body. Like we're, constantly combating inflammation. And so
most of us don't drink water either.
yeah, hydration is like massive. There's actually something in your voice called phonation threshold pressure. And all that means is like the amount of air pressure that has to hit your folds from below to make them vibrate, right? And when you're dehydrated, that value goes up. So like you literally need more pressure on the bottom of your folds just to get them to vibrate. So if you are hydrated, singing is literally easier, and you should be able to reach like different parts of your range. Yeah, if you're hydrated, if you're like, how do I get my voice to sound better overnight? Get hydrated.
Stop drinking 3 coffees in the morning and then just switching to vodka waters. I'm getting hydrated. Shut up.
Right? And the smoke in the air makes it so much worse. Like I go through these periods of time where the texture of water is really unappealing to me. And so I'll go on like water strike. Really? Where like I just don't want to drink
I have
water.
to drink water. Did you notice I put lime in it? I can't drink anything. Like I can't drink flavorless water. Like I'm a super snob.
My saving grace is Prime. Like
Really?
they're like sports drinks, but they don't have sugar in them.
Oh, I know what they are.
Yeah. Oh fuck. They're like $5.
My child's obsessed with them.
Yeah,
But only
me
because
too.
she sees them on YouTube, and like I'm like, I think I gave her like 1 because I was like, motherfucker, these things are $6.
They're really expensive. But if I have a gig streak, I think I posted a picture on the band page the other day. We will just fly through Prime because it's so hydrating. There's so many like electrolytes and shit in it, which like I don't really even know what that means, but it's a good thing.
I do like those, like BioSteel, I think those are.
Yeah, I think they're all the same shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. I don't know.
But yeah,
We're
staying
not sponsored by
hydrated.
any of those people.
Yeah. But we could be.
But we could be.
But yeah, staying hydrated is big for me. Do you try to get a good sleep the night before?
Night before is questionable, but the day after, my recovery time, getting back into like rested mode, it does take a while. So I do need like a redonkulous good sleep after.
I will often nap like on a gig streak.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like before
I
we go.
love naps.
Naps are really nice.
I'm a slut for naps.
Yeah.
This is like my couch for napping. Like honestly, this is my house. So anyway,
Yeah.
this is where I pile my pillows, not just like nap on myself. Like honestly, like this is the greatest nap zone.
Do you have like foods that you avoid? Dairy or like anything like that affects your voice? Like do you have like foods
I don't
that you
really
can't?
consume dairy product. Like I guess I like cheese, but I don't really like to eat a lot before I guess then I go on because I've had the gastric sleeve surgery, so my stomach is only like teeny tinies. So,
but you'll eat in the morning and then just not eat before the gig, kind of thing.
Yeah, like I'll try to like eat better.
What about like
eggs.
drinks? Like, can you have like a coffee? Or
Oh yeah, no, I'll drink coffee. Like I have to have my coffee in the morning. I'll probably kill someone.
Yeah.
And then like I'll probably just like coffee and then waters.
On stage water?
Yeah, on stage water.
Do you ever party at the gig? Do you ever drink?
Oh yeah.
What are you drinking?
Scotch.
Straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with ice.
Yeah. But do you does pop or anything like that bother you?
I can't drink pop.
Yeah, me either.
No carbonation. Like, I mean, at all. Like, I don't drink it at all.
Yeah.
So, and if I have something that's like carbonated, it's got to be like the most minuscule amount. I cannot
Not
handle
for you.
it.
And like, I could never drink like beer when I'm singing either. Can you drink beer when you're singing? I don't have any foods that I wouldn't eat. Like, I personally have never agreed with like the dairy thing. It's such a personal thing because it's all about what creates mucus for you, right?
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, like obviously dairy is a big one because it's like it's mucusy. But I can literally drink a glass of milk on stage. It will not bother me. But high sugar content, I find the back of my throat gets like I'm blowing bubbles or something, you know?
I still get nervous. So like I have anxiety, so I still get like dry mouth just because of the anxiety. But like when on stage, like I mean, I don't feel like that, but then I do realize like, at that one point you're just like, you're doing a thing.
Yeah. So that happens for me if I drink like anything other than water. So if I am like gonna drink at a gig, or if I do have a lot of mucus and I'm like, I need a shot of something to clear me out, it's like straight like tequila chased with water.
For a show, like I don't like super cold water. Tepid.
And I love having my water with a straw in it at the gig because anytime that you're feeling extra tension, or if you did go in the break and like talk to the audience and you're feeling super tense, doing like a second of straw singing into your water like opens you back up, relaxes all those muscles again before you go on stage.
I thought you were gonna say you have a straw, so you don't ruin your lipstick.
Dude, I have my mic so close to my mouth that if I'm wearing lipstick, I end up with like...
Really?
Yeah, like I can't wear like red lipstick or anything because my lips touch my microphone.
Which is super funny because when I rehearse at home, like I get like right up in there, but yeah, I don't touch my lips and I wear like full on, I do the big old lips.
Yeah.
I overdraw my already big lips. Just going on there. Like, I mean, I love getting ready for a show. Like, honestly, that's probably my favorite part.
Getting ready?
Getting ready.
Is my least favorite part.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I know. This is where we are so different.
Yeah, we're
from
so
each
different.
Other.
I find that sometimes when I go to do my makeup, I'm like, ooh, I want to like do my makeup. And then I'll put it all on and I'll be like, I look like a clown.
And I find if I don't wear makeup all the time, I forget how to do it.
Yeah.
And then I'm just oh, that sounds good. Really?
I know like a couple things that I made up because they seem to work for me, but I have never like learned about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, like, and I watch like YouTube videos.
Yeah.
All in these like makeup artists and like how they do it.
Never.
When I was doing a lot more solo work, I'd hire, or like at the beginning, I'd hire makeup artists and get them to do it, and I'd get them to, like, I'd watch what they're doing and seeing how they're blending, and and like shout out to all the OG makeup artists out there who's making us all look good, because seriously, you guys know the fucking tricks. I'm just like trying to copy and like make it look okay.
Yeah, the shows that come with hair and makeup like are the best.
I'm the person that just like brings extra makeup and I'm like, let me just like blotch you out slightly.
Yeah.
I've become that person, but that's just like me. I love makeup.
It's a good skill.
Yeah.
I wish I had more of a taste for it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the time, I raise my cheekbones to raise my soft palate to get that bright sound. So you're doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I think it's the Jack Black thing. That's how I can, like, if I think I'm singing like Jack Black, because he always does the scrunch, and then the moment, and then I can find my placement.
Okay,
that's how I like mentally prepare. Like
that's a
like
thing.
Jack Black.
So that like lifting up, so when you put your face into selfie or like scrunch, it just like raises your soft palate on the back of your mouth and creates more space.
Which
so you
makes
can,
so much sense.
Right?
So I think like Jack.
Yeah.
Just pretend you're Jack Black, and then instantly like you become your character and you can sing your mixed tone perfectly.
Exactly. I'm like this for 3 hours, and so I think I'm getting like worse, like crow's feet than any 28-year-old I know.
Yeah, you're getting there. But, I mean, you're doing it.
I'm doing it, but I'm wondering, maybe I need to get Botox. Then I'm like, no, I want to age gracefully.
That's what I said. Then I got Botox.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and
fuck aging.
will it make me unable to like lift that part of my face because I need to do that?
No, well, see, and if you got a good, I got a good lady. So like, yeah, you can't really
What
frown.
about these guys?
She can do those guys.
Who needs to frown?
I'm frowning. I always look like I kind. I'm happy. I might look like I'm not, but I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah.
I joined a gym, and then so I've been, if I don't have my daughter, like during the school year, I'll drop her off, and then I'll go run the track,
Yeah.
and then that way I was like getting back into.
Feeling good physically like makes such a big difference, like for your breath control specifically.
Oh, huge.
You know? Yeah.
Absolutely huge. I was working with an artist actually, and we were talking about that. I'm like, if you want to get out there and perform, like you got to like, be kind of serious about what you're doing for yourself. Like, sure, you can go out and stand there and sing, but are you going to be out of breath? Are you breathing in the right spots of your songs? Have you gone flat? Are you sharp? Are you throwing your guitar players off? Are you, you got to make sure that what you're doing is not going to ruin the show for everybody involved, not just your bandmates, but like for people watching.
And your instrument is your body, and as the vocalist, right? So you kind of have to prioritize that, not just show day, but like all the time. But it's also a huge expenditure of energy. Like if you're going to be entertaining, not just good vocally, like you have to have this crazy amount of energy burst for that 45-minute set or whatever you've got, hour set. That takes a lot out of you.
It's true. And
it takes a lot out of you.
If you don't come out looking like a drowned rat, I don't think you did it properly.
Yeah, afterward.
Yeah, and I mean, that's why I started wearing ponytail extensions. Because my hair, it's like, it gets so flat, and then like, you're sweating at the base, so then like your hair has just become so flat. So I got one that's like exactly my same, so I'll put the ponytail up, attach my piece on, and then it looks just like my hair, and it's got a little bit more volume because it's synthetic hair, but you're take good care of your hair
I
pieces.
just go full rocker. Like my hair gets sweaty and I just like whip it around and I just let it be like crazy and sweaty, and I'm like, I don't even know what happened to me up there. I just let it go buck.
I get buck wild.
Yeah.
Other ways, but yeah, I have to have good hair.
Be yourself and be crazy on stage. Expend all your energy at once is so entertaining for people to watch. I find that when I can like let down my walls, more people dance, more people sing along because they see you just like getting into it, and it gives them permission to get into it.
It's so true.
And you have to do it times 10. So you're giving her up on stage, you're running around, you're dancing, and you always wear heels.
I do. I wear the stupidest high heels. And
like how many inches?
I don't know. I'm so bad at math. I'm just so used to guys
Show
telling
us.
me that this is 8 inches.
Show us.
I went to Lowe's one time, and I'm like, can you cut me a piece of wood like this? And he's like, do you have a measurement? I'm like,
what does this look like to you?
This
is a
what
fucking
I need.
measurement.
And it was exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
So army heels, I'd say they're about like 4.5, 5. Like they're chunky.
Wow.
Yeah, they're chunky. Like I got some big heels.
And you're like.
I'll wear them like if I'm doing the congregation stuff. Like I'll wear them the full time. Like there's times where I'm like, ooh. But I usually
you're
catch
good.
myself.
You never fall.
I don't fall. And if I'm doing like nervous flirt stuff, I'll wear shoes. But then you're like standing in one spot majority of the time. And then like it doesn't matter what shoes I wear. I'm just like, ugh, fuck.
Your feet always hurt.
Off. Oh,
yeah.
Instantly. The power of rock and roll.
Yeah, it is the power of rock and roll. I very rarely wear high heels. First of all, the only band that I'm in that's not rock, I'm the tallest by like a foot, which is so weird because I'm 5'5". I'm not good at heels. So most of the time, like with every other group with my alt rock stuff, I wear like Vans or Converse with my custom orthotics in there.
The shoes that I do wear, they have like pads on the bottom, and like they came like that. That's just the brand, and I can't it's just you gotta find the best of the best, and I'm lucky I found them at Value Village.
Hey, nice. So I like to like kick and jump, and I love to like kind of like get to different levels. Like I'll bend down and sing. When I wear heels, I'm so much less fun to watch.
During the congregation stuff, I'm pretty like sexual on stage, so like I think it would be really hard to do those things in like flat shoes.
You have more confidence in heels?
Maybe.
So you're like, ooh.
So. Yeah, like I'll like use the monitors and we'll, get in there for everybody.
Yeah.
There's like certain motions that, are
don't work without
better
heels.
with heels. Absolutely. I want to talk about gig day outfits, because there is a lot of coordination when it comes to bands with not just one person, because you still have to have your look and your feel and like who you are as an artist. But when you get into a band with 4 people,
yeah, we coordinate our outfits kind of by color. Like we pick a color, but we all have different outfits on. And we each have a bit of a thing. And so I always lean into like my hippie side.
I love the vibe on that.
I definitely have a full closet in my house full of clothes that I personally wouldn't just wear on a day-to-day basis that are like fit for my specific bands.
The congregation, I love, matching it. Because Clay's got kind of a sequency coat as well. And I was like, bring that coat because I've got an outfit.
Yeah.
So we matched that and it looked freaking awesome. And then like now we do like for a little more rocker, we got like a biker thing. So I've got, the fishnets and, the biker short, the short shorts and like skull shirts.
We never talked about warm-ups. Do you warm up before a show?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Always?
Yes. I will find some form of way, whether it's devoting a good 12 minutes to my tape that I have. I still say tape, but you know what I fucking mean. But
yeah.
Or, if I'm running late and I'm behind schedule, so you get a chance to do some like, woo! Cheer just to get something going. Or you'll know the difference if you've got to, you put forth like a good 15 minutes vocal.
Yeah.
You'll feel it. You'll know.
The way that I always explain it to my students, because it's not the same necessarily for them as it is for me, is that your voice is a muscle. So think about it like you're going to go to the gym and work out. Some days you get to the gym and you're like, I'm ready to freaking rock. Give me the weights. And some days you're like, I can't even turn my head all the way to the side.
Yes.
Like some days you need to stretch and have a slow start to your workout so that you can feel mobile. And some days you feel great. And that depends on rest, hydration, how much you've used your voice, inflammation, overall body health. My warm-up is 90% lip trilling. So I will put on like a playlist while I'm doing my makeup, while I'm doing my hair. I'll just sing the song through a lip trill.
I have to be careful with lip trills because I always have lipstick on, and then I got the line like you just ate a sandwich and you're like,
oh shit.
Yeah.
I never even thought of that. I can't lie and say that I warm up my voice before every single gig. I wish I did, and especially like from a vocal coaching standpoint.
Yes, bad coach.
Yeah,
bad coach.
right? But to be honest about it is that some mornings I wake up, I use my voice all day long, especially sometimes I teach all day long. By the time I get to my gig, I'm warm. Your girl's warm.
That's true.
Like sometimes I don't need to. Almost always when I'm backstage or when I'm loading onto the stage, I'm doing some sort of like, or
just get that upper, yeah.
like doing those sirens, getting into that really siren-y part of my voice to open up my sinuses and connect them to my mouth, basically.
Oh, totally.
We are the Vocal Monitors, and we're super excited that you're here. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Tell us what your show day looks like.